Hello, my darlings. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You know, I love Christmas. I love Christmas. Welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married To. My name is Janice. I'm going to be talking today, ready to love, how Jay dropped Simone. And we're going to compare how Jay dropped Simone with how Nyya dropped Simone and the different attitudes that Jay is getting versus the different attitude that Nyya is getting. Okay, ladies, we need to understand the differences, and we need to understand that men and women are different. Y'all still waiting around 6 years. That man is gone, ghosted you. You still wait for closure. Men don't give big closure, baby. They don't. 99.99999% of men don't give closure. Move along. All right, please be sure to thumbs up, share this out. Be sure to watch my other videos on the show. Also, remember, I forgot to change the prices for my books. I'm probably going to do it right after this. Still available on Amazon. Still sale for Cyber. I know. Orange Island. In Christ I Am talks about who you are, your identity in Christ. Ladies, we need this book, okay? You've been dealing with self-esteem issues. You don't know your identity in Christ. You don't know who you are. You don't know whose you are. You need this book, In Christ I Am. We need to learn our new identity in Christ, because contrary to what the church has taught us, we're not sinners saved by grace. You can't be both. Either you're a sinner or you're saved by grace. And The Naked Wife is available. 23 types of guys. You know, you can read about Mr. Filler. He's not in here. He will be in the next version. But this book is going to show you about the different types of men and how to pick up on what they say and what they mean when they say what they say. Okay. And The Naked Wife. You become the naked wife when you choose wrong. Okay. And you overlook red flags. Okay. Jay, last week, week before last week, Simone. I just couldn't believe. Simone's problem is her mouth. Ladies, our problem is our mouth. We have to get control of our mouth. Jay and Joy was sitting on the table, on the couch. You could tell they were just having a moment, okay? Miss Simone is going to sashay over there. I saw you went into Winter's room with no clothes on. And Jay's looking at her like, did I? And Joy's like, I don't know. And then the ladies came and they had a meeting with Simone, Joy, Winter. I like Joy, but there's something about her that's off with me. You know I'm a picker upper. I pick stuff up, okay? I think she's a big mean shoe. And then Winter's crying, being with the fake tears and stuff. And then Simone is crying. And, you know, when the guys were meeting with Tommy, Jay was not feeling Simone. Tommy likes Simone, okay? And Tommy says to Jay, does that mean she should be dismissed? Jay says, well, I guess I can have a conversation with her. In other words, Jay was ready to cut her. No conversation, no explanation, no nothing. You know why, ladies? Because that's how men are. They are calculated. They are deliberate. They know what they want. They are focused. And nothing is going to take them away from what they want to do. So he was ready to cut her. Nephew Tommy saved Simone. Okay. Last week, we see Jay talking to Simone. And, you know, anytime a man says, I'm proud of you, girl, you know it's over. Sister mood, friend zone, goodbye, okay? In Jay's voiceover when he was talking to us, notice what he said. He said, man, I'm going to keep it going because I have to protect my peace. Did y'all hear that? Simone did one little mistake and he was done with her. He was ready to move along. They don't give closure. The way y'all in the comment section crying, talk about Nyya should have a conversation with KG Smooth. Did y'all see? Are y'all talking to Jay about that? Are y'all saying Jay should have a conversation? Because his mind was already made up. Men know exactly what they want. They know exactly what they want. And I'm going to do a video on what my husband wanted. Okay. They know exactly what they want. And nothing is going to take them away from that. And once you act, ladies, in a way that does not go in line with what he wants, he is done with you. He's not going to marry you because you don't add up. You don't line up to what he wants. Simone embarrassed him. My daddy said, never embarrass your husband in public. And what Simone did, Jay is thinking, okay, wait a minute. We at the White House with Michelle and Barack. I know Michelle and Barack is no longer in the White House, but hello, they are the pinnacle of an engagement dinner you want to go to, okay? And he's thinking, I'm taking Simone to, and she gonna embarrass me. Once you embarrass a man, ladies, that's it, forget it. He's done with you. You know what the men say, be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. That is the truth. They don't want you to act crazy in the streets because you're representing that same thing with Tandy last season with Tandy and Mary. I knew he wasn't going to go with Tandy. She's too ghetto and hood and don't know how to act in public. And he's a businessman and he's thinking, now can I take her to one of my business meetings? He's an accountant, right? He's taxes. He's at a dinner and she got twerk. No. Jay's also a businessman. He's thinking he's a realtor, right? Multi-dollar house on sale, and here's Simone go. He don't want that. And so what they do, ladies, is they are thinking about how can she fit in my life? And based on how Simone acted, it said to Jay, this woman is going to disturb my peace. And I don't need anybody. You're cute in the face. You're tight in the waist, but you have no control over your mouth. And you're going to disturb my peace. And my peace is more important to me than your little cute face and you're cute in the waist. That's why men don't give closure. Flip on over here with Nya and KG Smooth. All the women, most of y'all, 95% of y'all in the comment section crying about she should have a conversation. He made a mistake. He slipped. Mistake. Now, if he had said, oh, split the rent, the mortgage, and say it's a mistake, I could understand. No. He went on a whole tantrum. Split the rent. I mean, I ain't no money in radio. You obviously make more than me. You know what that means, ladies? He's already made his calculation on her. Oh, she's a beautician. She does here. You know, the beauticians, they make a lot of money. So she obviously makes more money than me. And she can handle the bigger bills. Even when he was talking to the ladies, notice what he said. I wrote it down. KG Smooth said, this is why you have to pay attention to what men say, honey. This is why you need this book, ladies. Go to Amazon. Pick it up. Notice what he said to the ladies when he was talking to Adriana, Simone, and Joy. He said, I will pay water, cable, internet. I have a 4-bedroom house, okay? And before the baby came, my water was $57 a month. I could not believe. I said, 57, is this right? $57 a month. Water ain't no money. Okay, now we're home where we're using more. We're flushing the toilets. The kids go to the bathroom. I'm washing more. Okay, cable. How much is cable for 2 people? Not a lot, right? Internet, $19.99 a month. He's giving her car. How much is your car payment if you haven't paid it off? Car insurance. My husband was paying almost $1,000 for that truck. We have a truck. My husband was paying $500, $504 for the car payment and the insurance for full coverage. That's almost $1,000 a month. So he's giving her the big bills while he takes the little tiny bills, okay? oh, I'm falling back so y'all could shine. And his idea of her shining is paying the bills. There is no conversation to have with KG Smooth. That is who he is. This is y'all ladies. You are the same ladies that's making excuses for these men. They cheated 1 or 2 times, 3 times before y'all get married. Instead of you walking away, you marry him and then you're crying that he's talking about it's a mistake. It's not a mistake. Unless the dingaling fell out the pants, roll, get in the woman's kitty cat. That is not a mistake. Cheating is intentional. It is deliberate. Do you know all that goes into cheating? He don't smack you. It's a mistake. It's not a mistake. That is who that man. Do you go around smacking people? So how are you making a mistake of making an excuse for him? Stop making an excuse. You women in my comment making an excuse, talking about conversation. No, no, no. Oh, she should tell him he wants to be she wants to stay home while she's pregnant. He can't afford it. What did Edwin say? We need to ask the question, can he afford it? Based on what he said, we know he can't afford it, girl. He can't afford it. And so what Nyya needs to do is move along. Granted, I don't like what she did with Edwin. Okay, watch my video on that. I did a video, girl. The tea is hot with Edwin, okay? So ladies, when you are dating, you need to tap into that 25% of calculation, being deliberate, being intentional, like the men are at 75%. They're calculated, they are intentional, and they are deliberate. And you need to ask yourself the question, can this man give me the life I want? That is what I ask Michael. I don't care how cute you are, how tall, dark, handsome you is. Can you give me the life you have? I want. And I live a very modest life. I'm not one of them $500 purses and $300 shoes. Not me. Okay, I'm all about saving. I am all about making sure we have emergency funds. I am all about saving for my kids' college fund. My husband and I, that's what I love that about my husband and I. In our home, every dollar has a mission. I don't know if that's Dave Ramsey or Mike Murda. I give every dollar a mission. That's why going on 8 years, me and my husband has never had a fight or argument about who's paying what. We don't do that, because from before we got married, we sat down, we talked about what's what, and we set everything up to what's what. Every month, every bill is paid. We don't have no conversation. There's no conversation to have, because we sat down before we got married and said, this is the plan that we are going to live by. Okay? He never come to me 1 month talk about, give me your half of the mortgage. Never. Not in almost 8 years. Can you pay the cable bill this month? We don't have that conversation. Because before we got married, we sat down and we said, this is how we are going to live our lives, and this is the what we want to do. And then right after we got married, we sat down, we took a Dave Ramsey class for 9 weeks. And every dollar in our home have a mission. Do you understand? We don't have any bills other than our primary bills, the mortgage, the car. We're paying off the car. I'm paying off the car. That's it. No credit card bills, none of that. We don't believe in living in debt. Debt is a curse. We want to save and invest for our kids' future so we can leave an inheritance for the kids. We want to have peace in our home. Money is the #1 reason for divorce. So if you get the money right before you get married, girl, you're not going to have no argument. Could you imagine 8 years, no argument about no money? Girl, that's beautiful. So to my single sisters that's dating for marriage, you have as much as you like him. This is why I tell you, stop jumping in these emotional relationships with these men. Vet him properly. Nyya is making the same mistake with KG Smooth that she did with Edwin, because she don't know what she don't know about him. Watch my other video to find out what she don't know. So Jay is looking at Simone. She's pretty. She's a cute girl. She's a lawyer, so you know she comes with money. But that don't matter to him because he has his own firm and he has the money. But he looked at her based on her behavior, based on what she did, and he says to himself, this woman is I'm not going to have any peace in my house. She is going to disturb my peace. Therefore, drop her. Goodbye. Move along. He didn't even want to give her a conversation. It was because of nephew Tommy why Jay went and had a conversation with Simone. He was done with her. The same way Nya was done with KG's. Soon as she found he's a filler upper, drop, goodbye. And she was cold. Somebody used the word cold. I say I don't like the word, but technically it is true. Men are very cold and calculated when they want something. They will work 10 years to get the kitty. And once one girl told me, girl, the man worked 2 years to get the kitty, picked her up. Then he sent her home on a bus. I couldn't believe. I say a bus. He couldn't even put you in a cab. Excuse me. This is why I am all for taking, in my book, The Naked Wife, take the cookie off the table. Nobody gets it. Use it as a vetting tool. If he keep pressuring you after you've set your boundary, he keep pressuring you, already know what he's about. Drop. Goodbye. So stop crying. Ladies, we need to tap into that calculation and being deliberate like the brothers are. Because they will ghost you with no explanation, and you're sitting talking about, oh my God, what happened? I need closure. They don't give 99.999% of men don't give closure. You know why? Because they know we go cry and beg and plead. Could you please? But I love you, but I want to be with you. They don't do that. They drop, you're not it, bam, gone. They're focused on what they want. They know what they want. My husband, y'all gonna holler when I might do it right after this, so I could upload it later, okay? Nothing to do with no money, nothing. But it had to do with how he wanted to live his life. And Jay is saying, based on Simone's behavior, she is going to affect my peace. And I have to do what? I have to protect my peace, because men were created. This is why they are the protectors and the providers. I don't care what you say. God keep them, provide and protect. So ladies, if a man can't provide and protect, I don't know why you're wasting your time with it. Granted, you need to sit down and think things out about how you want your life to live. If you're okay with 50-50, make sure you're okay with 50-50. This is my problem with y'all 50-50 women. You marry the man based on 50-50. Then you get in the marriage and then you want to cry and change to him being 100%. And that is unfair to the man. Because like Edwin says, can he afford it? That was one of the questions. When I was dating men, my daddy said, the least a man can do is put a roof over your head and food on your table. So when I met a man and started dating, getting the data, I had to ask myself, can he put a roof over my head, food on my table, independent of me? No. Drop. Goodbye. Next. No explanation given. Not a blocked. Block. Delete. Unfriend. Goodbye. No closure, no explanation, no conversation. Goodbye. You're not it. Goodbye. I owe you nothing. I don't owe you any explanation. I don't need to explain nothing to you, because in this book I have Mr. Explanation. They want you to explain why they're not it. Goodbye. I don't owe you nothing. Bye, sir. Goodbye. Goodbye. And you ladies need to stop being emotional. We are emotional beings because that's how God created us. But we have to conquer our emotions. And drop them and move along when they are not it. Jay was a plane. He was like, no, she's going to disturb my peace. Okay? She's going to disturb my peace. And based on that, just like Nya said, wait a minute. I want to not worry. I want to stay home for the time I'm pregnant. Can you handle it? He can't. Y'all talk about give him a conversation. He can't handle it. He cannot. There is no conversation to have because he can't do it. He can't provide for her while she's laid up in the bed for 9 months on bed rest. He's not able to. Conversation is not going to help it because he can't. Even I went on his Twitter. You know what he said? Everybody's talking about who's going to pay for what, who's going to. He is a broke, dusty, looking to be a kept man. I don't know why he don't get with Joy. Joy want a husband to stay home, a kept man. He's a filler-upper. He's not able to. And ladies, stop having conversations with men who are not. This is my problem with y'all. You know he can't do it. He's not it, but you're trying to turn him into it. No. Drop. Move along. Find somebody who is it. Who can do it. Okay? These men I met that couldn't provide for the life I want, there is no conversations. They're not able to do it. So I drop them and move along till I find one that could do it for me. All right. All right, babies. I love you. Let me know what you think. Be sure to watch all my other videos. I keep forgetting to mention my other channel, Study the Bible in 1 year. I kind of lay back on that because I had to finish my book. By the way, I got my proof version of my one of my new books, my devotional. Let me get it. Hold on. I thought I brought it over here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is my proof of my devotional book. It's a companion to the Moments of Gratitude book that is coming out soon. So this is the journal. And so I'm encouraging people to journal again about what's going on in your life on a daily basis, giving God thanks. I don't like the brown, so I emailed my cover designer and she's going to change it for me. But these flowers on here are flowers from my garden, and I cut that bush down. The next time the landscaper comes, I'm going to ask him to move the baby root and put it in the front. But these flowers are from my garden. All right. So this will be available soon, and so y'all could keep a journal of what's going on in your life, because we don't journal anymore. We have YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we share everything on them, and we don't have anything to go back and look and read, because I go back and look at my journals all the time, and I just smile and I see how far God has taken me. I even have a dating journal coming out. All right, babies, I have to run. It is 7:04 a.m. Going to do my little boy's homework. Then I'm going to, today's my day to go into the office. But I love you, girl. I love you. I love you. See you later. Bye.